Right, so Sam asked, I have a small team, how often do we need to do SEO health checks?
Okay, so this is a really good question. Whenever we start with any new website, when it comes to SEO, like in Hike, for example, we'll always do like an audit first to make sure your foundations are correct. So looking at things like your website structure, are there any issues that need to be fixed? Are there any immediate opportunities that you're not taking advantage of? Maybe looking at some of your external metrics like your backlinks, your mentions. Maybe some of those are being harmful that you need to deal with, or maybe there's some more opportunities you can make the most out of. But I've completely lost my train of thought. Where was I? Oh, okay, cool. So we think that should be done probably. You don't need to do that constantly, right? Because the idea is you do it and you're fixing the foundations. But those sorts of things can slowly, so you might fix broken links on your website. Now, over a few months, they can start to come back without you knowing, and that's something that a health check or an audit would fix or would identify. So what I would do is I would do a health check, an in-depth health check once every quarter. So once every 3 months. Yeah. When you start a campaign, do it, spend a couple of days, make sure it's right. And then for the rest of that, for those 3 months, the rest of that quarter, then you can be doing proactive stuff, building out more pages, creating better content, working with PR to get more backlinks. And then the time the next quarter rolls along, go, okay, but it's going to take stock. First couple of days, let's just check, make sure everything's okay. Yeah, and constantly do that, because you never know what's going to creep up. And it can be easy to forget, but yeah, we strongly recommend that.
The other thing I'd say as well is that there are changes that come out and different recommendations that Google do that change over time. So that quarterly check is always good to do as well if something's changed within that quarter and Google's now saying you should have 3 keywords on each page or whatever they're advising. They're never going to advise that. But it was an example for that point. But yeah, so when you're doing that health check, just have a look as well as to what's happening within SEO and what recommendations have come out as well. Cool. It's always beneficial.
Okay.